Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one, so today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer admits to being a creature of habit, having used a particular gaming-focused model for years across multiple computers. After their trusty old device finally started to fail, they were hesitant to switch to something new, but a good opportunity prompted them to try this particular wireless mouse. The verdict was immediate and overwhelmingly positive. From the very first use, our reviewer was impressed by the superior comfort and ergonomics. This new mouse is larger and has a more substantial weight compared to their previous one, which they found to be a significant improvement in feel and control. It seems to glide more effortlessly across the mousepad, making for a smoother overall experience. The standout hardware features are the scroll wheels. The main one offers an intelligent free-scrolling mode, which is perfect for navigating long documents or web pages, and the ability to customize its sensitivity is a thoughtful touch. Furthermore, the inclusion of a horizontal scroll wheel has been a game changer for this client, who frequently works with wide spreadsheets and no longer has to hunt for the on-screen scroll bar. Beyond the physical design, the software elevates the entire experience. This client found the customization software to be more intuitive and visually appealing than the gaming-oriented software they were used to. The most celebrated feature by far is the per-application button customization. This allows the programmable buttons to perform different functions depending on the active program, a feature our reviewer describes as genius for boosting productivity. Finally, for anyone working with multiple computers, the ability to seamlessly move the cursor between a laptop and a desktop, and even copy and paste files between them, is an incredible workflow enhancement that makes tools like flash drives feel obsolete. Our reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this device as a transformative upgrade.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer begins by explaining their long and complicated history with a particular brand of peripherals. For years, our reviewer considered this company's products to be the gold standard, often the best in their class. That loyalty started a long time ago, back when wireless technology was just becoming truly viable. After a frustrating experience with a competing device that had poor ergonomics and build quality, a switch was made, and this client was so impressed they never looked back, sticking with the brand for every subsequent purchase. Unfortunately, that perception has shifted dramatically based on more recent experiences. The reviewer notes a troubling trend with the manufacturer's high-end mice. While they perform exceptionally well for the first few months, they seem to be developing a consistent and frustrating flaw. Our reviewer has now owned 3 of the company's premium models that, after a short period, started registering single clicks as double clicks, a problem that renders the device nearly unusable for precise work. Now, with this new mouse in hand, the reviewer is at a crossroads. It was purchased to replace a previous model that was stolen before it had the chance to develop the same fault. This client is treating this purchase as a final test for the brand. If this particular model also succumbs to the phantom double-clicking issue that plagued its predecessors, it will be the last product they ever buy from this company. The loyalty that was built over many years is now hanging by a thread, and they are fully prepared to explore other options on the market that friends have recommended.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer was pleasantly surprised by this pointing device, especially considering it was a renewed item. You know, those things can be hit or miss, but our reviewer felt the quality was exceptionally high, easily a 9.5 out of 10. There were hardly any signs of wear and tear, like scratches or scrapes. Apparently it came with what seemed to be the original manufacturer's charging cable, the little USB receiver, and of course, the mouse itself, and everything functioned perfectly right out of the box. This client only had 2 minor complaints, and they admitted to being quite picky. First, they had to reconnect the USB receiver to the mouse using the Logitech software. It was a super quick and easy process, taking only a couple of minutes, so it wasn't a major issue at all. Secondly, there's a smart shift feature that automatically switches between smooth and click-by-click scrolling as you speed up. While the feature itself is neat, the transition between the 2 modes felt a little sluggish, almost like the mechanism had seen some use. But even with that small detail, it still worked just fine. Overall, the reviewer was thrilled with this mouse. It felt like an absolute steal, and they are completely sold on it. Despite the super minor issues, this reviewer gave it a perfect 10/10 rating.
That's a wrap. If you enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Let's chat in the comments. See you in the next one.